Good morning. Today is Tuesday, 21st. And it's a beautiful day here in Southern California. Let me check the weather. Right now it's 58 degrees. And it's going to go up to 74. And tomorrow it's going to be 75. On Thursday 69, Friday 68, Saturday 65, Sunday 70, and Monday 77. So it's going to be very good time for glass bending. So I wanted to show you something. I want to show you what people have been sending me. They send it in this cardboard taped, because that's the way I tell them to send it. Here's another one. All these three came from one person, and then this one and this one came from another person. This one is a white Budweiser, and this one is a Michelob, also white. This one is a white, says Dos Equis. This is a white beer, says beer. And this one says AS. It's part of a sign. Don't remember what the full word said. But this is the part that's broken. And let me show you. Where is it broken? No, it's not broken. I'm gonna test it. Sometimes people send me very good working sections. Well, it is kind of working, but now I remember whenever a section lights up like this orange, kind of orange. And let me light it up with a transformer. This section is made with clear glass. Only thing that it's painted on the back black. It won't light up. It won't light up because it's almost about to go out. So I was going to tell you that it lights up faint orange. This is what's supposed to be red. So whenever you have a clear glass red neon and it lights up orange faint, that means it's about to go out. On this one I'm going to cut the electrodes here, on these two sides, and then I'm going to put new electrodes, and then I'm going to pump it and put new gas. That's it. That's a repair. But these ones will not be repaired. Because they're white and they have mercury inside. and not very healthy to work with. Put the fire where mercury has been, because then the mercury will evaporate. Then I'll breathe it. It'll stick to my lungs, and then I won't live very long. I need to live until I'm okay to live until I'm at 90, 95. I'm 70 right now. So this is the Dos Equis. The problem with this one, it does light up, but it's already, the phosphorus is already burnt out. The LUTs are also burned out. So when it was on the sign, it was lighting up too faint, just barely lighting up. There's the only thing wrong with this is that it's too old. The phosphorus inside does change through the years, and it just stops lighting up. This one, I think, is the same situation. Yeah, it's the same situation. And this one, on this side, it's not lighting up as strong as this side. Even though the whole thing is dim, this one is very, very, very dim, and this is not as dim. But there's no way to repair it, because, like I say, it has mercury. So I'm not going to repair it. What I'm going to do is make new ones. And I told the client, you know, that's the only thing I could do, make new ones. And he said, okay, do it. I gave him the price, you know, and he said, go ahead. So these are the ones that I'm going to work on today. And then I'm going to show you the other ones. This one is the Michelob. This one's broken. It goes something like this. This one also is white, and it had mercury, so there's no other way but to make it new. Same situation, same situation with the Budweiser. Budweiser is also broken. And it's also white, plus the phosphorus. Whenever a section of neon breaks, because there's vacuum inside, so the instant that when it breaks, you know, instantly air rushes in, and it it destroys all the phosphorus, almost all the phosphorus, because the phosphorus is a powder that's inside the walls of the glass, but it's still kind of loose. So if air rushes in very quickly, it'll blow the phosphorus out, and then you'll have parts of the sign light up white and the other ones light up blue. Blue because argon with mercury lights up blue. So this one's also going to be a remake. Only thing is I'm waiting for the client to answer if he agrees with the price that I gave him. So this ones are going to be on hold until I know what happens, until I know from the client if he wants me to make them or not. So in the meantime, I'm going to start with the ones that already said go ahead. And already paid, by the way. First thing I do is make a pattern. If you've seen my videos, you know that that's the first thing I do. Right, so I'm going to start with this one. Very simple way to do a pattern. You just put it flat, the flat part, which is the front. You put it on the table, on a piece of paper, and you just trace it. Making sure that you put the electrodes, you draw the electrode exactly the way that they are, because the wires on the side sometimes are exactly the length to where the original electrodes were. So you have to, if you're making a new one, or you're repairing it, the length of the electrodes have to be exactly like the original one. So that's it. That's the one. Now I'm going to do this one. That's the pattern. Now I'm going to do this one. And that's that one. Those Equis. And then the last one, beer. That ordered them, they used to order them. I don't know if they still do, because their LEDs are now what they're making. But the Chinese invented, and I'm not completely sure, but if they were the ones that invented this type of bending, which is made with molds or jigs. They heat a very large piece of glass, and then they do the R and the E all in one heat, you could say. And that process makes everything a lot faster when you're doing hundreds of the same thing. But the other ones that do that, I don't. I have to do it the old-fashioned way, each bend at a time. Just like the glass benders back in the 30s and the 40s. When neon was the king of science. I like to cut the excess paper, because sometimes it gets in the way. I'm going to start with this. This is going to be repaired because this one's is filled with neon, and neon does not have mercury. Not all neon sides have mercury, only certain colors. But all the colors that are based on red, for example, red, orange, pink, I can't remember which other ones, but there's some colors that are based with red neon neon gas. Those don't have mercury, so it's very safe to work on them. Continuing. First, that's the next thing I do after doing a pattern on a repair is to take out the paint. Now, next thing I do is turn on the fires. Oops. Now what I do is there's vacuum on this inside, a little bit of vacuum, so I can't just go cutting. I have to break this part so the air escapes. I mean, not the air goes in, so I have to do this. As soon as it breaks, there's no vacuum inside. Now I can do this. What I'm doing is, oops, creating a little groove so I can cut. Now I'll wait for it to cool down. Can't do anything. Well, what I can do is see what diameter of glass this is. It's 10 millimeter. This one has already cooled down, so I'm going to cut it here. And then cut it here. And weld the electrodes. Now this one. And this one is already ready to pump. So I'll take it to the pumping table. I'm not going to pump until I have all the sections ready to pump. So I don't like to start pumping until I have everything.